Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Our mission here at the garage, guys, is to save you as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Let's go ahead and start on it now. So let's start on it now. So guys, now what can easily cause the generation Dodge Ram to overheat? We're going to go ahead and open the hood. Now we assume that you don't have mechanical problems like blown head gasket, cracked cylinder head, cracked engine block, anything like that. First we need to check one fuse, then we'll explain what else. But now here guys, in front of the battery you have that main engine fuse box. Press these two tabs at the same time, open that cover. On the inside you will find the main engine fuse box with a layout like this one. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, it's very important to always test your fuses and relays. Why? Sometimes you may think you have a good fuse, guys. It's hard to tell. Look at those fuses, right? And sometimes, okay, you pull the fuse. Okay, I'm going to get the fuse puller and I'm going to remove one fuse. I want to show you on that 20 amp fuse. Sometimes it's very unclear if that fuse is burned or not. You may not clearly see it. So always, guys, test them, because if you don't test the fuse, you assume it's good. You end up spending money, time and diagnostics for problems that do not exist, guys. So you can just waste your money and time. Always test your fuses, always test relays. We will put links in the description of the video below where you can find, guys, a video for testing a fuse and testing a relay that will explain everything that you need to do. If you guys need to buy any parts, tools for your Dodge Ram, fuses, relays at a really good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, we're going to put a link in the description of the video below for your convenience. Please check it out. Here is what you will need to check. Okay, one fuse will need to be checked, then we need to check a few more things. Now guys, before we continue, make sure you stand till the end. Okay, we want to give you one good advice, that way you don't end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us. Coming that row of fuses here, you need to check fuse number 72345. This is for the coolant bypass valve. You need to check that fuse. Now, other things that can cause it to overheat, check your serpentine belt. If the serpentine belt fell, the water pump will not be driven and most likely the track will overheat. So bad belt, loose belt, that could be caused by bad pulley or tensioner pulley. Now, another thing could be bad water pump. It could be, guys, okay, a few more things we're going to talk about that. It could be, guys, bad thermostat, okay. Thermostat, if it's stuck open or closed, the engine can overheat. Most of the times it needs to be stuck closed, but even if it's stuck open, it can still overheat. So if you want to see what are the symptoms of thermostat being stuck open, stuck closed, we have multiple videos on our YouTube channels, guys. Now, another thing, if you don't replace it, you will overheat the engine, guys, and you will destroy it. It could be you need to check your coolant level. Do that only when the engine is completely cold. Check it in the morning, let it sit one night, check it in the morning, because if you open it when it's hot, it can spray and burn you. But low coolant level can cause it to overheat as well. Another thing, okay, that we see here quite often in the garage is radiator fan that's not working. So we need to check fuse and relay for radiator fan. We have the videos on our YouTube channel if you need help with that. Test the radiator fan as well to make sure that it works correctly. Now, if you recently replaced radiator, hose, guys, water pump, thermostat, anything that involved draining the coolant, and if you didn't bleed the cooling system, you may end up having an air pocket in the engine that will prevent coolant to flow inside the engine, and as a result it can start overheating. So always bleed your cooling system as well, guys. Those will be the first things that we're going to check. So guys, you have all kinds of different fuses and relays. Some of those are very specific, they're hard to find, especially if you're in a small town or in the middle of nowhere. One time we needed a replacement, we couldn't find one, and we were stuck in the middle of nowhere for a few days until we got a shipment on the internet, guys. So keep some spares in your glove box for peace of mind. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful. Please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe. That way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. Guys, we have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can, guys, save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Check them out. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.